Hari Om, Shri Ram Ambadnya. I am Dr. Deepa Udyavar, physiotherapist from Parle East Upasana Kendra. I have been attending Bapu's functions from 1997 and I have innumerable experiences. This experience is in 2000, in the year 2000, when I was working as consultant physiotherapist at Jeevan Vikas Hospital, Andheri East. I had my OPD in the mornings. I used to attend my OPD in the mornings, and in the afternoons I used to do home visits. I used to ride a scooter, kinetic scooter, and do all my patients during the day. But at night when I used to go home, I used to have an headache, a mild headache. So I used to take a painkiller and go to sleep, and I would be fine the next day. This continued for nearly 1 year. Then after 1 year, I started getting severe neck pain, but my doctor friends at the hospital told me it may be due to cervical spondylosis. You do your exercises, you would be fine because you ride the scooter in the afternoon. So I started doing my exercises, but the condition started becoming worse. And slowly I started feeling fatigue. Early in the morning when I used to go to do therapy for my patients, I used to feel tired and used to feel I used to go and sleep next to the bed of the patient. But I used to do the Aniruddha Om Mana Samartha Data continuous japa. No, I have come here to give therapy to the patient and complete my load and go home tired. Then slowly my vision started getting affected. While looking at a person in front, I could see only half of the person. In medical term, it is called hemianopia. Other half I couldn't see. But still I used to continue with Bapu's japa and ride the scooter as well and continue my same practice. Gradually, I started getting severe neck spasm. That is the time when I told home that we have to meet Suchit Dada. So as a monthly routine, we had gone to Suchit Dada for my mother's medicine. So when I told Suchit Dada about my case, he asked me to do a CT scan immediately. I did the CT scan at my hospital, and when I went to collect the report, the CT scan report was very scary. It had shown brain cancer, brain tumor, but my continuous namasmaran of Om Mana Samartha Data gave me strength to take the report home, and I rode back on the scooter back home. Back home, my parents and my 4-year-old daughter were eagerly waiting for me to know the result. I told my parents, we'll go to Dada and Dada will tell us the report. So we went to Dada immediately. Dada, looking at the report, rang up Dr. Jayesh Shah and told him to cancel my mother's appointment for cataract, which was scheduled next week, and asked me to meet Dr. Golkar, neurologist at my hospital. When I met Dr. Golkar, neurologist, in his OPD, he told me to get admitted immediately. I told Dr. Golkar that I have come on OPD basis. I have not come to get admitted. Let me go home and get things ready. He said, nothing doing. I cannot allow you to go home. It took you 1 year to come from your OPD to my OPD, which is next door. I cannot allow you to waste any more time. So I was admitted at Jeevan Vikas Hospital. My father and my brother got the things for me. My doctor friends at Jeevan Vikas Hospital, Dr. Rashmi Fadnavis, got the neurosurgeon from Bombay Hospital who checked me and told me that I would have to undergo an operation, major brain operation, which would be possible only at Bombay Hospital. So he asked me to get shifted to Bombay Hospital immediately. And in those days, to get a bed, empty bed at Bombay Hospital was really very difficult. But by Bapu's grace, Dada, through his contacts, arranged, and Dr. Jayesh Shah arranged a bed for me, and luckily I got a bed. Immediately I was taken to Bombay Hospital. The doctors examined me and did some investigations and posted me for surgery the very next day. My continuous japa was going on. On the day of the operation, my mother was doing Ram Raksha chanting outside the operation theatre, and my continuous japa of Mom Mana Samartha Data was going on. During the operation, on the operation table, I felt as if Bapu is the main surgeon and Dada and I are helping in the surgery. That gave me confidence to face the surgery. The operation went on for 6 hours. At the end of the operation, the doctor was happy and went and told my parents that operation is successful, and there was a huge mass sticking on the occipital lobe of the brain, that is the brain area which is the center for vision. So now the mass is completely out and she's absolutely fine. At that same time, Dr. Jayesh Shah rang up my mother saying that Dada was asking, how is the operation over? How is the patient? You can see how Bapu, Ai, Dada are so much worried about their bhaktas like small children. And then I was shifted to the post-op ICU ward. My father arranged a special nurse for me. The very next day, the doctors came on rounds and asked me to walk. I had lots of tubes, one on the nose, one on the right hand, left hand, on the leg. With that tubes taking the name of Bapu, I started walking. The doctors were really surprised, as the very next day after a major operation, I could walk for a long distance. It is really grace of Bapu that gave me strength to walk back. And after that, after 8 days, I was discharged. At the time of discharge, Dada called me to his clinic, blessed me and gave me the strength to go back home. At home front, I was asked to take injections for 1 month, and that was directly into the veins. That also Dada had arranged for me. Dr. Nayantara Nair used to come every day and give me injections for 1 month. And after 1 month, I was absolutely fine with no residual weakness and nothing. And I was up on my feet, fit and back to my work at hospital. Such is the grace of Bapu. Ek vishwas asawa purta, karta harta guru aisa. Ambadnya, Sri Ram,